Warning, this channel documents illegal medical marijuana grow. Everything is solely informational and for documentation purposes. The 420 Grow Tent does not encourage any illegal activities of any kind and is not suitable for all ages. So if you try this at home, it's your ass, not mine. If you are over 18, you're okay. If not, please do not watch this video. Come stop by and let's get high.
Dad?
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Let's fix that. There it goes. All right. How's everybody doing? Good morning. What up, what up, what up? I got my rig. All right. Good cold start on this thing. This one's pretty good. So that's a good cold start. With the smaller torch, I'm just gonna rest this thing up. I think it's a nice thick bottom, so once it heats up, it's good to go. It's got that little ball in the middle, too. Shed some pearls, but I don't. Gotta get this thing its own cap. There you go. What up, man? Put in that air, spread that freedom, pale blue cloud. Oh yeah, man.
Don't fight it, light it.
Don't fight it, light it. You know? Oh yeah. Oh man. I just got some kind of cold last week, so sounds like I got like walking pneumonia, but you know, I'll be all right. Fucking 6 months later, still coughing, you know. Cheers. That's what I did the last time. I didn't get treated at all. I just kept coughing for a long time. I just kept smoking weed, and eventually it stopped. You know. I'm not saying that's the way you should handle it. I'm just saying that's how I handle shit like that.
Get another diagnosis.
Yeah, I don't need more diagnosis, more pills. The one I take is bad enough. I do want to take that, but I have to. Gotta drain those lungs a little of that resin. Oh yeah, the resin's good, man. But no, I have a 3-year-old, so you know, they somehow bring, you know, kids bring home every new virus that there is. But it seems like everybody got sick right now. Like my friend Rosin got sick, my friend Ben got sick, I got sick. My daughter got sick. It's like a lot of people were all of a sudden sick. So I almost wonder if they released something else because I don't trust them. You know, wouldn't shock me too much if they said, "Oh, there's a new variant." They already got it. That's what happened with like a couple of the others. The first year, the second year, my body was already immune as fuck. Because they're trying to shoot you with immune compromise fucking agents. They want to suppress your immune system. But, I didn't take them, so I didn't get sick again. And the problem with the vaccines is they have long-term side effects, short-term benefit, and short-term effects without revaccination. So the problem with that is they got to keep giving you a booster. Otherwise, it'll wear off. Because what? These motherfuckers can't beat God. Keeps healing you. Well, the ones that survive. There's been people that are croaked off from that fucking vaccine. Or worse.
Paralyzed.
Yeah, they're still alive, but they're fucking living in agony, or they're paralyzed, or their life is destroyed permanently because of the side effects.
Yeah, no, there's some people that got paralyzed from the virus shot.
Yeah, like I'm saying, and other people lost their whole careers and had crazy, weird side effects, and they'll never be the same. But guess what? They're pharmaceutical companies, and no one pays the price. No one gets sued. No one goes to jail. No one's life is destroyed except for the person that trusted the government. The government don't give a shit though. They got their money's worth.
You should know better than trust.
And then the government says we're here to help. Run. That's no dead ass. Those are the scariest words that the government can say. We are here to help. They don't give a fuck about you. What are they trying to help themselves? Because they ain't helping you. That's for damn sure. Fucking A. Have them stay strong. Exactly. Fuck them.
I always strongly fucking explain.
Now you don't got to be a vampire to be a true blood. You know what I'm saying? You used to always hear that term true blood in the vampire movies. No. Now you're a true blood because you didn't get vaccinated. They don't want that tainted DNA. It's not good for anything. You can't donate it. You can't give it away.
Well, now they have a movie out or is out or something like that about, it's called The Awakening.
Yeah.
And it's about a new pandemic locking down the unvaccinated.
Yeah, but right. They don't accept vaccinated blood for blood donation.
No.
So what does that tell you? Can't be good, right? Mm-hmm. If all of a sudden your blood is no good for a centrifuge, what does that mean if you get in an accident? You can take their blood, but they can't take yours. So anyone that's an organ donor, you might as well just get rid of that little checklist. They don't want your organs anyways. You're not saving nobody. You're already infected. They got you. And a lot of research points towards they use an AIDS protein to use as a binding agent for the vaccine. So if that's true, there could be real horrible long-term side effects, especially considering the shelf life on that shit is like 8 years, undetectable in some people. It hasn't been 8 years left. Let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? I hope to God I'm wrong. But I think people are going to get real sick later.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It worked too well. They're going to have to do it again. And they'll get a few of the people that didn't get it the last time because their brains will tell them, oh, well, I know people that get vaccinated and they ain't dead yet.
Yeah.
Morbid in the morning. No, I'm just kidding. Sounded good though. Oh, dude, they don't care about the money. Look at all the animals they're destroying and fucking all the plants they're burning down. That's not the agenda. It's population control. Look how much money they're wasting. If they cared about money, they'd just get rid of the politicians that keep fucking siphoning it down the hole. They'd start making people accountable and putting term limits on people that don't keep their numbers in line. But, we know how that goes. It's a one-sided race, right? The other side just gets kicked while they're down. Morbid in the morning. I know I should make a show all about fucked up shit in the morning. That'd be fucking awesome. 420 and morbid in the morning. The late night show.
No, morbid in the morning.
Yeah, well, it will be, but like 3 a.m. in the
3
morning.
a.m. in the morning, yeah.
Morbid in the morning.
Just find a bunch of morbid videos and just play.
Or just listen to fucked up stories and then talk about them during the thing.
Like a podcast.
That would be a podcast. Yeah, let's not get it down. I don't want to fuck it up too much. Although it might work, but
yeah.
Some people might like it.
Smoke and listen.
It's probably more entertaining than listening to me blabber, but hey. Doesn't take as much thought, that's for damn sure. That's an effing classic. I know. I like it too. 420 and morbid in the morning. Sponsored by New Kid Nutrients. Fucking great. I think Cody would be on board too. I think he'd think it was awesome. As long as it was pot related, you know what I mean? It's got to be pot related. So, cannabis content, So yes, the grow has started. The seeds are fucking coming out of the dirt upstairs. Boop, 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 boop. Whatever ones don't come up, I got more seeds and I'll replant them. I'm only gonna wait a few days. You know what I mean? I don't wait weeks for seeds. I don't got time for that shit. If they didn't come up fast, they ain't making the cut. They may be the better of the two seeds, but they're getting whacked. And the other one's gonna grow because it just went faster. I don't got time for that shit. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I don't got time for a run that hasn't caught up yet and all this bullshit. No. We're gonna grow the best, fastest, fucking most correctly dense buds with the biggest trichome production and the best terpenes and the best overall appearance, yield, smell, taste, all will be a factor. I'm going to take big notes, and there should be a lot of really good plants the next round. So fingers crossed. Because the F2s were the best generation. So if the F2s can come out fire again, we use those to breed, we'll know what's up. They were really fire. Those pots are way fuller than the last round. Fuck, I filled them way up. These ones haven't started coming up yet, but I planted them like 2 days after the other ones. So probably in another 2 days, these will start coming up. I just got to keep everything moist in the meantime. So I like pour buckets of water in the bottom, let it, pull into the pots, that kind of shit. Keep them moist, keep them from drying out, or I'll very carefully water around where I planted the seeds so the dirt is absorbing moisture and pulling it towards the seed. And eventually those pop, you know, shit like that. I mean, there's always stray plants that like to grow on my plants in the bottom. I think those are either from me overplanting because I got impatient, or they were seed from a prior round, or pollen from a prior round or something. But I don't know what the fuck. But I moved. There shouldn't be any issues. Cleaned up everything. I just want the autos this time. So the last round of them, they came out good, but it was like they were just a little bit smaller. Well, or a third the size, I should say. They were like 3 times bigger before. But we'll see how they come out. And then I have a few others. I just don't have time to run them right now. I want to run them maybe on the next round. I'll just put them in there just to get feminized. So if I like them, I'll just, you know, boom.
Chloe. You tired?
Yeah, I fell asleep with my bong in my hand. I probably should put it down. Oh man, shit, that's crazy. Hello everyone. Sorry for falling asleep on you. That's hilarious. Fell asleep with my bong in my hand. Didn't even drop it. That's a good skill. I can fall asleep live. Ah.
It got quiet over there.
Yeah, it got quiet all of
I
a sudden.
looked up.
You were like, wait a second, he's not awake.
I looked up and your eyes are closed. Like,
I guess I didn't fully fall asleep. I just had drifted off and then boom. It's the rough schedule. But if I lay down and call it a quit for the day, I won't get anything done. So I can't do it. I'll literally sleep all fucking day if I lay down. No, I don't want to sleep till 2:30. That's the whole day. That's the whole point. Sorry. Yeah, it's the morning. It's time. It's time to enjoy the day. I just gotta stay awake.
I don't know.
I know I need to go like. It just sucks. Like I've tried that. Like go buy a coffee or something. They don't do what they used to. Caffeine ain't shit anymore when you drink this much cola. Oh man, I need like a fucking Red Bull with fucking wings, man. Fucking, I need like I need a 16-ounce Red Bull, you know? Fucking, just, you know, double finger crack, you know? Excellent skill. Oh, not dropping the bong when you're sleeping. Yeah. Oh, it would have been bad because this one would have hit that one, probably broke both down stems, and probably destroyed this bong. Because this one's, you know, it's decently thick, but it's definitely not as thick as this thing. This thing's monster. Speaking of, I gotta change the water. Did you see that? It's starting to get yellow. I can't have that.
Oh, that, yeah.
I mean, it's not like some people. Some people, you look at this shit and it's fucking black, but
Mine
it looks worse in the dark. Yeah, it is not that dark. Fuck. It's like off yellow, but I'll go clean it out either way. It looks like it's black on the camera
Mine's
though.
not even dark.
No, but it looks black on the camera. It's really fucked up. It's not even. It's like this thing got cleaned like 2 days ago. Fuck out of here. Well, that's how clean it is. It's a clean bone. It still won't show that much.
Yeah.
Put my hand in the detergent. I don't want to touch my bong, so I'll fucking drop it.
Yeah.
I had a one-handed. One-handed wash. And I was rubbing it on the side of the stone sink. Sanding my hand away. Alright. Alright, see? Actually, it looks a lot better. Go figure. But I didn't put enough of it. Still didn't win. Yep, we good. Right. It's funny. It still looks dark, but it's like crystal clear, but it looks a lot better than it did. But I already did dirty up the bong pretty good in the last few days. Like this thing was crystal clear, and look at all that fucking funk on the edge. See all that? Just a couple days. Fucking horrible. Stoner. Alright. And I've been at work most of the time. So it just shows you my off time. I go hard. Oh, dude, this is the other job I was looking for. I don't know why I couldn't find this one. Look at these fucking monster knives. Ah! Kaboom. There's one. I'll find a smaller one before I smoke it. This might be the one. This might be the smallest nugget in there. This might be it right here. I mean, even that's a big nug. But yeah, it's definitely not as big as these. I guess that's the one. That's the one we're going to test out next. Alright, let's see how this one tastes. How does she smell? Ooh, she smells really sweet. I haven't smoked this one in a couple weeks for sure. That was a big ass leaf. We don't need that. We just want a straight bud. I just pushed the leaf off. I like this new thing I tried when I was over at Frosty's last night. Like I said, I was live with him and I was casting it over here. I was like, that's pretty cool. And then it just gave us like the live screenshot of like the live for like a thing. I was like, that's pretty cool. For a while, it was just my logo, you know, that I made with the one I made with for the growers and me and everybody, and early on, and then it switched over to like the one with just the fucking actual live, which is even cooler. I didn't press that. How the fuck did you turn that? There you go. I just wanted a screenshot with my bong and the logo. Oh man. Woo. All right. I gotta figure out. Not today. It's too fucking hot. Honestly, it's like muggy out today, and my walk home was brutal. It's fucking super muggy. One of these days, I gotta figure out how far that nursery is and see if it's closer than the depot because fuck man, those plants at the depot are fucking expensive. I want to see if I can get some cheaper shit at the nursery. I don't want to pay $6 for fucking plants. That's ridiculous. Like I said, I could clone them myself, but that takes time. I don't want to bring them inside. Not dealing with that again. So, fuck. How's everybody doing? Yeah, the fucking vegetable garden's kicking. Like it literally started like a couple little clones like 3 weeks ago, and they're fucking like this big now. The tomato plants are fucking going. I have them in the main sun, and they're in ocean forest, basically like old ocean forest from my grows. Just well, I had filled it before, and then I just put 50 some buckets of dirt in the garden, and then they fucking. I mean, it's not that many, but you know what I mean. It spread out and fucking give them a nice little layer, and it's it's getting watered in, and it's been raining a lot and all that shit. And the plants are just like no deficiencies, just fucking, just fucking eating it up. I've never been so happy. Everything around them keeps growing really fast, so I have to keep killing weeds and stuff. The weeds in my garden are growing fucking like I have healthy dirt anyways. The fucking plants and the grass and the fucking weeds and the flowers in my yard, fucking everything grows super fast. Oh man. Everyone's so quiet this morning. No one's gonna come up from Blaze. Fuck. Almost got him. Yeah, that's a lot closer color. I don't know. Shit. Yeah. That was my favorite photo as far as terpene. This thing has similar terpenes, but it's an auto. Pretty there's it again behind the photo. Looking pretty close to it, but definitely not the same plant. What the hell? I think things all touch sensitive. But yeah, this is another pretty one that I grew on one of my earlier grows. Imagine that would look like if I grew it now. Fuck, this thing's pretty. I mean, it was pretty fucking awesome. It's right there. Ooh. Trying to stay awake, but I got no caffeine. I'm drinking Sprite. It's not loaded. You know what I mean? Sprite's got nothing in there but sugar. I'm fucking, I'm going on fumes. You know what I'm saying? I'm chugging along on fumes. This doesn't have any gas in it. It's like, you know, slow boat. It gets tired quickly. Yeah, the camera sucks.
You should have got the other one.
No.
Like this one better.
Oh yeah.
A bunch of pictures, there's more storage and shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's way better. But I'm just saying, yeah, this thing's got huge storage. But whole terabyte. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, a little bit better camera. These cameras are still way better than we ever had growing up, but we didn't even have cameras on our phones. The fuck. You had to call people like this, sit by the phone,
Or if you didn't have
because we were plugged in. Remember, it used to be plugged in. And then when the cordless phones came out, fucking, those are great, except when the battery died. Or when someone would just walk off with it and you couldn't, and just shut the door and lock their door in their bedroom and just be like on the phone. It's the only phone in the house.
Yeah.
So now it's down to like nobody's got a phone but that asshole in the bedroom.
Or
if you can get to that person, now you're fighting over a phone.
Or if you didn't have a phone, walk over to the house. Back in the day.
What?
Remember you used to walk over to the house back in the day, walk to your friend's house.
Oh yeah, and if you didn't have a phone, yeah, go to your friend's house, use his phone. Yeah, I mean, fuck, I didn't have a cell phone until like, what was it like? My first one was like, I'd have to say like, I think it was like, it had to be like junior high or high school, something like that. I had one of those stupid ass flip phones. You know what I mean? All you could do is text on it or send like a really granulated picture of somebody or something. It looked like super pixelated, but we thought it was awesome because we didn't have anything else. You know, we weren't complaining about our Pix phone. That's what everybody had. So we just fucking used it and fucking, that was it. I mean, it was a lot better than sitting in the fucking house and calling someone like this stuck to the phone. You know, fucking people talked a lot more, that's for sure. Back in the day on the phone, people talked a lot more. People had better communication than they do now. It's funny, you got all the technology and people talk less, or they talk so much that it's like they're smothering each other, and then their friendships or relationships are like done because they're just sick of each other because they're constantly there. Oh man, fucking technology, huh? Gotta stop doing that. It's just gonna make it worse. All right. Well, shit, guys. I guess I'll catch everybody in a bit. Nobody wants to talk today. Later.